I have been doing customer service over the phone for over 11 years prior to doing deliveries. And I am definitely one that is the one call resolution kind of girl, which means I want to get everything done in this one transaction. Now, a lot of gig workers are questioning the fact of, do I have to go the extra mile? And I don't mean by driving, because if you're driving far, yes, you do. But do I have to get things like extra ketchup or mustard, extra napkins and straws? Well, in this video, I'm going to help you out. Because as a gig worker myself that works for Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Skip the Dishes, I am all for going the extra mile for my customer. But I put a fine detail into it. When it comes to going the extra mile, there is a few criteria that will make me go above and beyond versus the standard within. And that's not because I don't want to help out my customer. That's not because I'm not looking for additional tips. That's because certain things are already in place to make our lives easier. But as well, let's be honest, a lot of us don't make a lot of money. So should you even be going the extra mile for your customer? That can sometimes be the ultimate question. Now, my one thing that I will always do is make sure I'm on the lookout for text messages from my customer. If my customer goes and texts me and says, could you make sure there's extra barbecue sauce? Could you make sure there's extra forks or knives? Absolutely, I will make sure of that because that is a custom request from my customer. Now, if that is a note from my customer after I have clicked on completed pickup, I can't do it. The completed pickup is I'm already in the car. I'm not going to go back into the restaurant and haul up more stuff. But as well, 95% of the time, these bags are stapled shut. So I can't exactly go and pry open the bags, breaking the trust with the customer, just so I can put more things in it. Certain things are required by the store or by the restaurant. Now, there are other means in which I will go above and beyond and do so. If I go into the restaurant and I notice that they're jam-packed busy, and I got my eye on them to see what they're doing, if I've noticed they've missed things like napkins and such, yeah, I'm going to go above and beyond and I'm going to get the customer the more additional things. But you will see some gig workers do things, and there's more videos going on about this. Do I go to the store myself and get individual ketchup and mustard? Do I go to the store myself and pay for my own napkins? Well, as much as you might be able to do a tax write-off on those, I do not encourage anybody to go above and beyond to that standard. And the reason why is because you never know who's going to be the negative Nancy that's one, going to give you the thumbs down anyways, and two, that's most likely going to tip bait you. Just because you go that extra mile doesn't mean the customer will for you. So let's do the in-between version. Wait for your customer to reach out. If your customer reaches out by text message and they have special accommodations, definitely grant their special accommodations. There's a reason they're asking for it. It's because they forgot to mention it in the original part of the order. But if they're not going above and beyond, your simple regular order of going to the restaurant, taking it by the bag, putting it in your delivery bag, and taking it to the customer is more than enough when it comes to being a gig worker. And the reason why I'm mentioning these tips is because I'm getting asked more and more. Do I have to provide additional condiments to my customer? Do I have to go and get that extra stuff? The answer is no, but it's always going to be unique to you and your customer.